Welcome to the podcast where we give ourselves the permission to talk about everything: Filipino culture, trending topics, and even our own personal lives.
So if you're down for deep combos, random laughs, and a sprinkle of taglish chaos, then get comfy.
I'm Erica.
And I'm Phoebe, and you're listening to
Seeking on Sis. Ooh!
Welcome to episode 2.
Episode 2. We are right into episode 2. When you think of the holidays,
Which they're coming. And if you're Filipino, you've been celebrating since September 1.
the holidays in general are really big for Filipinos.
Yes.
Filipinos are one of the only Christian Asian countries.
Yeah.
So we go so hard when it's about to be Christmas. So for those of you who didn't know, specifically for the Philippines, once we call it the Burr season.
Yes, because September, October, November.
And December. So we call it the Burr months. So here, obviously, you argue with people when you even put up like Halloween decorations versus Christmas decorations.
Mhm.
And I'm like,
They get upset.
yes. Or if you put, I'm sorry, not Halloween, Thanksgiving.
Like fall.
Yes. Anyways, so by the time that this comes out, it's going to be like Friendsgivings, Thanksgivings, and all of that. So I figured we'd just jump right into talking about Filipino food.
Okay.
And what it means for our culture. So I'm actually going to call this episode. Ready?
Yes.
So this episode is called Extra Rice, Please.
Oh, not only rice.
What is your go-to dish to bring to a potluck? And it cannot be utensils and stuff.
Drinks. Like it has to be a Filipino dish.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Is it usually Filipino or is it American?
I'm gonna be so honest with you. At our family potlucks, they don't assign me anything. Why is that funny? My sister, we were at lunch yesterday last week with my sister's family and Tita Dawn and my grandma.
Okay.
Tita Dawn is in charge of assigning everybody, and there's a huge family group text. And I was like, do not add me into that group text. So they don't.
That's why you don't get
And
assigned.
my sister goes, Tita Dawn, how come you didn't assign anything to Phoebe? And Tina goes like, oh yeah, you're right. Phoebe, do you want to bring drinks? I was like, that's fine. But listen, my grandma, our mafia leader, she said, why are you assigning Phoebe something? No. I said, that's how you know I'm the favorite, period. So I was like, yeah, you heard what grandma said. She said, I don't have to bring nothing. So they don't assign me anything. So
That's so funny.
but what I will say is my parents will sometimes put me in charge of go getting it. So my mom will order it from like a restaurant and I'll have to go get it. And it's
Can I share something?
Yeah.
Your mom will assign you to do something and then somehow it gets assigned to me.
Not on the holidays though, because you have your own things going on.
But yeah, there's definitely been time you can eat your snack.
No, I won't.
There's definitely been times where, because Phoebe is so type B.
I'll be type A if I need to be, but it's not my true personality.
So she'll be like, can you call for me? I'm shy.
I am shy.
And I'll be like, this isn't even my family gathering. Okay, so yeah, so you were saying, okay, so let's say your family stuff you don't participate in,
Mm-hmm.
but we have had many of Friendsgivings and they are in separate friend groups.
That's true. So sometimes we have about 3. It's true.
But we are always the same friend group.
Yeah, we're like the consistent ones. If there's me, there's Erica.
And if there's me, there's Phoebe.
Yeah.
We're a package deal.
We're a unit, okay?
If you are ever thinking about inviting one of us, assume that we're not going if the other one.
It's true. It's so that there's like a guarantee person that's always going to be like right here next to me. Yeah. So if we're in group text, just know that we talk about it outside. Anyways, what was the question?
What do you typically bring?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is it American food or is it Filipino food?
Ooh.
And if so, like whatever you say, what do you bring?
I can't say like it's one or the other because sometimes it's like sometimes people want me to bring, and it's what my family brings too, like to potlucks is lumpia, like the egg rolls.
Oh,
I'd be having to order that. And then, but I also really like me as a person. I like bringing desserts. Yeah. Like I like to bring pie. I think I brought pie one Friendsgiving like last year or 2 years ago. I brought ice cream another time
that's true.
because I love me a sweet little treat.
I feel like everyone always thinks about like the main course,
Not me.
except for Phoebe, which,
I'm like, what's the dessert?
yeah, she'll be like, I don't care if there's no food, but is there a sweet little treat afterwards?
Yeah. If not, don't invite me. Like, don't invite
She's
me
being
if
so
you
serious.
didn't invite Erica and there's no sweet little treat, then I'm 100% not showing up.
Because for me, when I was kind of thinking about this, I realized that I actually usually bring Filipino food. Remember the first time we had like the big Friendsgiving?
What did you bring?
I
Spaghetti.
I brought Baked Mac.
With me, you and Dimitri. We did our pumpkin carving.
What did I bring?
You made the spaghetti also.
I did?
Yes, because that was all the food. It was just the spaghetti, and then he made butter mochi.
Ooh,
The butter mochi bars.
delicious. And I'll bring my dessert.
Yes.
If you have not had my dessert,
That means that Erica don't really like it.
no, or you've never bought it from me
Oh, okay.
because I sell it. Yeah, so I was realizing that I typically bring Filipino food, and I feel like every time there is some type of like
Gathering.
gathering, I'll try to make it Filipino food because it's just like,
Why not?
well, not just that. I want to introduce people to our food
Mm.
because out of all the Asian foods, let's be so honest, like Filipino food is not up there.
I don't think it's up, not necessarily up there, but it's not like how people think of like Chinese food.
Well,
Like that's like I feel like the top Asian food people talk about is like
it's for sure.
Chinese,
Yes.
Japanese, Korean.
Yes.
Vietnamese is probably like
On the come up
Mhm.
along with Thai food.
You're right. But
You-
nobody typically thinks like, oh, let's bring Filipino food.
Yes. How do you think food connects you to your Filipino identity?
Ooh, I think that food is so cultural, like anywhere, because it's like what you grew up eating. Like if you were in a family where it becomes generational of like your mom or your grandma or your dad or something teaching you how to cook, like it becomes part of like who you are. Girl, do not yawn because I'm also tired. Me and Erica are running on like 4 hours of sleep this past weekend. But we're like, so Sunday we're free. Let's film an episode as we're all both yawning. Let's take a nap right here. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's the same with Filipino culture. Yeah. I think Filipinos take a lot of pride like in their food.
Mm.
Would you say no? Not as much?
I don't know. It's really tough for me to get on board with that because I feel like, how do I say this? Okay. I just growing up, I know that food is the basis of like food was like salo time.
Mm-hmm.
And food was like people are coming together.
That's what I was gonna say. It's very like community.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a very like it's always an experience,
Mm-hmm.
which is why I probably think that's why I was so uncomfortable like eating alone growing up. Like to this day, my dad is actually very big about family dinners, like
Yes.
daily.
Mm-hmm. And it's so weird to me.
And for you, it's not. Like my dad literally, like my mom cooks for us. My dad will be like, okay, guys, set up the table. because we're all gonna have dinner. And it's like if you're eating before or after, like something's going on.
The homies are here.
So we now have some visitors with us. Will be an audience, so I'm gonna be all shy now. Like shiny therapy. I grew up kind of not really like always on the best terms with my mom.
That's right.
I feel like I was always like arguing with her and things like that. Looking back on it, I will always say that food was always my mom's go-to.
Oh, it's where,
That was her love language.
yes, your parents won't say sorry to you,
No.
but they'll be like, nah, did you eat already?
Yeah.
And then they'll have food for you.
Yes.
Right.
So, or even, okay, so like let's separate it even from like my like hurt with my mom, even with my dad. Like if we're arguing, then we're not arguing, but like if a couple days have gone by that my parents haven't talked to me trying to like prove a point, I'll go buy my own groceries and I'll be like, oh,
That's weird.
you guys aren't feeding me? All right.
I have my own money.
I
can
have
buy
my own money.
stuff.
Yes, exactly. And so my mom, she'll be like, oh, may pagkain dyan. Kumain ka na ba?
Yeah.
Or she'll be like, oh, magsaing ka na. I'll eat with you. I'm like, ay,
Mm.
we're eating.
You're like, not on the groceries I bought.
No, but yeah, so like kind of growing up, as much as my parents and I would like bicker or whatever, I know that their
Why are your eyes getting watery?
stop, their way of like, what's that called? Like their olive branch is that not what it is?
What does that mean?
It's like a peace offering.
Oh, okay. Peace offering then.
So my mom's peace offering was always food, or actually my parents' peace offering.
Oh, yeah. So going back to the conversation of a food, like what food is in the Philippine culture, I feel like it does go deeper than just like surface level, this is food.
Yeah.
But it means so much more to other people.
Yeah. I also think that there's almost like a level of, like in the last episode we talked about Filipino hospitality.
Mm.
And I think it's kind of rooted in that as well, that it's like I have nothing else to offer you but the food off of my table.
That's true.
So it's just like you can definitely see how much someone is welcoming to you or like cares about you if you see that they're feeding you.
And it's very Filipino to leave the last, nobody will eat the last like thing on the table.
Yeah.
Like there'll always be like a small portion left or like one thing left.
And then if someone eats it, they're like, ano ba yan? Ang kapal naman ng mukha nito. Inubos pa yung handa, right?
Yeah.
But then it's like at the end of the day, we're like, someone eat the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But we're like that. Like when
Eat
there's
the
like
egg.
one thing left, like everybody's kind of just staring at it and we're like, yeah, you eat it. But in the back of your head, you're like,
dang it, I really want that last piece.
exactly.
You'll know that I really wanted the last piece if I'm like, no, it's fine. And then I'll go order some to go.
Or you're like, you should eat it, Erica. Okay.
You're just waiting for a little
Someone
bit
to
more.
like offer it to you.
But
I hope they offer it to me.
oh my God, if I stare at it hard enough, maybe they'll just be like,
Yeah.
oh, Erica, you should have it. Okay. I definitely think that community is so heavy for Filipinos.
Yes.
And so when we're talking about like Filipinos being here and being away from home, like to be completely honest, Phoebe knows I don't like the holidays.
Yeah. It makes me sad.
I love Christmas as a whole and
Like in general, the holidays.
Yes. But I don't like the holidays in a sense that I get very emotional during the holidays because I'm super like, makes me realize that we're alone.
Yes.
Because my family, I just have my immediate family here. You know, like the holidays as it is a tough time for people.
Yes.
And I think that,
For people who have like migrated from another country.
yes,
Yeah.
so it becomes really difficult to have celebrations of
Mm.
like these holidays versus your family. They're
Yeah.
all pretty much here.
Yeah.
So when you have holidays, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's like a whopping 30 people.
Yeah.
And that's just her family. That's not even everyone's like significant others and things like that. So I'm just like, dang, like, but in all of that, you'll find that people are coming together because of food. And that's how they form their families outside of their families.
During the holidays, you're saying?
Mm-hmm. I think that if it wasn't for like food bringing people together, there would be any other avenue of that.
Of course.
Mm.
Like other things, like other like passions and talents that people have. Like if there is a group of individuals who enjoy dancing and you create an event for that, or you go to places that cater to that, people are going to show up and that becomes their community. And I think same goes for like people who are also into like music or like art or anything in like the creative space. Yeah.
I asked that because I'm kind of transitioning into the portion of essentially the power of Seafood City.
Seafood City?
Yes. Because why is it that the community in the city that we live in is so like how do you say?
Filipino?
Yes. Like this community versus El Segundo versus Gardena
Like
versus Torrance. And I genuinely believe it's like Seafood City.
Really?
Like the power of having your people's like grocery store. Oh, for those who don't know, Seafood City is grocery
Really?
store. But they sell predominantly Filipino
like everything.
products. Yeah, so like everything that you can
Spices.
think of, yes.
Yeah.
That is like what you would find in a Filipino kitchen, you would find at Seafood City. Even like a tabo, you can buy tabos and like the cooking what's it called, like the woks and stuff. Like you can buy that all at Seafood City. But it's like the power of just that one grocery store, because that's open, it's so much more like of our people in this area. So then it's just like, even that, I feel so much more like honed in on my culture
Because
versus
there's a Seafood City.
I think so, because everything else in the area, it's like, because there's a Seafood City, now there's also Filipino Independence Day at our local park.
Yes.
There's also a lot of like Zumba groups or dance groups.
No, I get
or
you.
like
It's very
high
Philippine,
schools.
like it's centralized.
Yes. Versus, I have a friend, they actually, it's my dad's college friend. They moved here after we did, but they lived in Irvine. And she was speaking Tagalog, everything. And she was older than me, but because she lived in Irvine, she now, I don't want to say claims, but she says that she doesn't understand Tagalog anymore. Not even understand. That's why I was like, I get it if you don't speak it anymore, but you don't even understand. So she'll like wait for her parents to like say something in English.
Oh.
But you've been here all your life.
Yeah.
And you like fully understand Tagalog. So would you agree with my theory that there is a power to Seafood City?
I mean, there could be. Yeah. That was a good one.
That was good.
That one's making it in the video. Do you think
that you are more honed into your culture
as a Filipino,
because you have access to the foods of our people?
I don't know. Like, I don't know how to answer that question because I will say growing up, like we were very heavy going to a Filipino supermarket.
Mm.
We actually have one. We don't go to Seafood City. We go to Seafood Ranch Market, and that's where my mom would buy some of our groceries and some of like the snacks here at home. And then half the time she was also going to Target
Mm.
and Costco.
I mean, that's not to say that we don't buy like regular groceries from like Albertsons, Ralph's, and all those things. But I'm saying like, because like, okay, let's talk about the basic like adobo. You can make adobo with like regular soy sauce, but my mom will always be like, no, the swan, what is it? Silver swan? I have nodding in the background.
They said,
Silver
that's
swan's
the
correct.
one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's like there's certain ingredients that you
That's not accessible if you're not in an area that can
and
provide
you
it.
almost feel like your food doesn't taste right if it's not those specific ingredients.
Mhm.
And they'll be like, hindi masarap kasi ganito. Kasi mali yung binili nilang ano eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, I don't know how to answer that because I do know growing up we were very my mom like was going to the Filipino markets and buying groceries and snacks that are like Filipino. But I also think like if we weren't living in this city that it would probably still be the same because I think it depends like on how your parents raise you and how they're bringing you up. And if they're really intentional about wanting to make like adobo or something or sinigang, then they're gonna go find somewhere to go get it.
Fair. Would you say that Filipino food has fully been recognized by mainstream American culture yet?
Yes.
Really?
I'm not gonna say everything, but I'm gonna say ube.
Bruh, that's literally
Which one? Disney?
Oh,
you're right. They
That's
had
the adobo
with the garlic
yes.
rice.
Okay.
You're right. But I do know that like ube has been so heavily into like they've been using it, I'm sorry, in like restaurants, fast food, drinks, desserts. Like that's one thing I know.
Yeah, no, I fully agree.
I don't know if it's been like recognized, but I think it has started. Yeah.
I roll my eyes at the whole like Filipino thing because
Ube?
about the ube thing because I'm just like, just because it's purple doesn't mean it's ube.
That's true. There's some of them
Like-
that make it and you're like,
And they'll be
That's
like,
not good.
it's an ube latte. What makes it ube? It's just purple. I'm just like, you just like poisoned me with all this food coloring. It's not ube.
yeah, it's definitely something that you have to like be intentional about. Not necessarily master the flavor, but it's like if you don't understand like what ube tastes like, you're not going to be able to
Yes.
replicate
So
that.
I'm just like, okay, like I see that you guys are trying, but also side note, there's a difference between ube and taro.
Yeah, no, there is.
And so like for everyone to call things ube,
Or like vice versa. Like they're like, yeah, ube, taro. And I'm like, those are two different things.
yes,
And they're like, really?
it is.
Yes,
Just because
buddy.
it's purple. Okay, yes, buddy.
Yeah.
That sounds very
I call everyone buddy.
but yeah, so kind of like, yes, I agree with you in that like we're being recognized for that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's definitely been like more of an interest. Like I definitely see more YouTubers like trying
Oh, yes.
like mukbanging
Mukbanging.
like our food.
Our foods. Oh, and street food.
I haven't seen that.
Really? Oh, I watch a lot of YouTube.
Oh, but touching on what Geraldine was saying, she was saying that Disneyland actually has food festivals.
Yes.
I believe it's the Food and Wine Festival.
No, it's the festival that's coming up right now. The Festival of Holidays.
Festival of Holidays, where they have, if you've never experienced, wherever like Disneyland or California Adventure has different booths, and then you're able to buy from those booths. And what they try to do is each booth is a different type of culture. I won't
Or like style, like genre of food.
Yes.
Yeah. Genre?
I won't say that there's an obvious like Filipino booth, but they do say that there's this pork belly adobo
with garlic rice.
with garlic rice.
Yeah.
So, like if you're Filipino, you're like, okay, yeah, they're definitely, it's like an ode to Filipino food, but it's just like,
I can't remember it. I think I remember it being good.
I think it was okay. I just remember it being really fatty.
That's true. Because it's...
So it's like, it's true. Like mainstream media is kind of recognizing it. But are they doing it right?
But you can't get that yet, because it's like if it's being introduced and people are like wanting to experiment with that, then obviously it's not going to be good at first. Yeah, so you can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, because that
Juicy.
Well, yeah, I guess it's just like the food snob in me is like a little bit like frustrated with it, because I'm just like, if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna want to learn it, if you're gonna want to like say that this is like Filipino culture, like do it right. Because now if someone experiences that and they're like, oh, that's not good, it's gonna turn them off from wanting to try other types of Filipino food.
Oh. But I'm saying, like, before, people were not willing to try like food that they were not
familiar with.
Yes.
I mean,
and Filipino is like one of the most unfamiliar foods that people are willing to try.
And it doesn't help that we have foods like balot that everyone's just like, oh, haha, you guys eat like these eggs.
Oh, egg roll. Oh yeah, everybody loves the lumpia as well.
Oh yeah. But like, yeah, so kind of going back on it, I'm like, if you're gonna,
you like, for the culture, for your Filipino culture, you want people to experience Filipino food wherever it is, that it is 100% true.
No, I can't say that, because it's like if I go to Olive Garden, that's not the prime representation of like Italian food.
I don't know. Kay really likes Olive Garden.
But like I'm just saying, like, if they were to do it, like, because it's not as mainstream as it is now, I just want there to be a little bit more of an effort.
Yeah, that's
to
fair.
Like understand the culture, understand the flavor profiles and things like that. Because there's even places that we've tried, and we're not going to say where.
No, I know exactly where you're talking about, but I'm not going to say the restaurant name either.
Because we paid a pretty penny.
About $400
for
between the both.
Elevated Filipino
for two of us.
Food.
And it was very like mid.
If that.
Yeah, like I couldn't taste like sinigang, like whatever. I'm not going to say the food because they're going to know exactly what we're talking about. Yeah, it was very like, yeah, like they were wanting it to be Filipino flavored, but I didn't taste that.
Yeah. So essentially that's why it just like, if we're saying if it's mainstream, I don't think so. I think that people are experimenting with it.
Yes.
And wanting to find a niche that has not been
tapped into.
Yes. Because they want to be the first to like uncover like all these flavors of Filipino culture, but they're not doing it right.
Yeah.
So then it's like, okay, like now when somebody tries that, they're like, oh, okay.
Oh, like I already tried Filipino food and I don't like it.
And I don't like it.
And you're just like, well, where did you go?
Exactly. Because if we were to talk about said restaurant, would you go back?
I would not go back.
I would not either. And I wouldn't even recommend it to other fellow
people.
Not just other people, other fellow Filipinos.
Yeah, which that's majority of their customers.
So I'm just like, how are you guys staying afloat?
I don't know. Maybe we're just super like what's the word?
Critical.
Yeah. Well, because I don't know, if you're gonna tell me that something is a certain flavor, then I'm gonna look for it. And if it's not there, then I'm like, why would you even put that in the description?
That's why I'm saying, like, if you're gonna call something tinola and it don't taste like tinola, it's just some type of like,
and it's just a clear soup
broth, then I'd rather
call it a clear soup.
I'd rather say that it's Filipino inspired maybe, but I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, that's Filipino cuisine.
Mm.
Am I being too like,
No, I understand, because if that's your culture, then you want everybody to experience it the way that you want to.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my last question, and this should kind of
I take a nap.
wrap us up. If life was a dish,
Mm-hmm.
your life, your American Filipino life
Mm-hmm.
was a dish, what would you call it?
It's not like a double or anything. Like I have to make something up.
Yeah.
What?
Or you can say like this is like flavor profiles. Like create like a plate for me.
You first.
Okay.
That's a hard question.
I on my plate, I will have rice for sure.
How many scoops?
Only rice.
Did you guys know that I only learned about what the word "only" means this past year? Yeah. In the Philippines, everyone was like, "Only rice, only wings," and I was like, "What are we talking about?" But it means unlimited. Yeah. So only rice.
No, not only rice.
Oh.
Just rice. A pretty little scoop of like a half cup. And then actually, you know what I really like?
Sinaag. Did I say that right?
Sinaag.
Did I say that right?
Sinangag.
Ah, dang it. Say it again.
Sinangag.
Sinanag.
Sinangag.
Sinangag. I feel like that's what I said.
No, you say sinangag.
Sinangag.
Yeah.
Sinangag. Okay.
You look like Stitch trying to learn how to speak.
My family. Ohana means family.
It sounds like you have lawa in the back of your mouth.
I do, and these corn chips.
Yeah, so I would say I have a scoop of rice
Mm-hmm.
and
Spaghetti.
oh, I love me some spaghetti.
Chicken joy.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't say what would your dish be called? I'm going to say what's on your plate.
Of food that I like.
No.
Oh.
But like it has to have like representation. Okay, so mine
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
is going to be a plate of rice and then burger steak. Not just because I like it, but because like the burger kind of taps into like, oh, American burgers.
Okay, deeper meaning.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
lalim.
No, yeah, so burger steak and then maybe like a little mango shake on the side.
Oh, I love the one thing that nobody
Gets right
in America has gotten right is the mango
solid
shake.
mango shake.
Mango
Yeah.
shake from the Philippines is literally like chef's kiss. It's so
Top
good.
tier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I just described a burger steak meal for
She literally said just a little scoop of rice, a burger steak, and a mango shake. Like, girl, what? That represents you.
Wait, with a little bit of like asparagus on the side.
What is asparagus? Like, what does that represent for you?
To me, it's like kind of like bougie. It's a little more elevated.
Okay.
But she eats her greens with a little like a solid like stir fried.
Some garlic butter.
Yeah. Are we hungry? No, yeah, I feel like that's what it is for me.
Okay. Oh my god, that's so hard. First of all, I would have pie on there
Oh.
and cheesecake. My plate would be all sweets because I just love, like, I'm such a
Oh my gosh, ube pie?
peach mango pie from Jollibee. Obviously, I eat rice because I'm Filipino. I would put next to my rice would be. Are you guys ready to hear my favorite Filipino dish? Is bopis.
Bopis.
I grew up eating that. I think my dad would either go to Tita Celia's Tita Delia's, Aling Delia's,
Aling Delia's.
or there was another one. I can't remember, but my dad knew.
Nita's. Oh,
No, we never went to that one.
Nita's best sisig.
Sisig is also really good.
Sisig is probably my favorite dish.
One of those, sisig, popis, or giniling. Yeah, I like those.
Huh? Beef pares.
Yeah, Kay's beef. Actually, Kay's beef pares is very good. Would it be on my plate? No. Just a little side on the right here, little cup.
Like one little slice. Oh, you know what I also like? Bistek.
Oh, with the onions.
Oh, extra onions.
So
Ano na? Ano na nangyari sa plate mo?
yeah. So okay. So rice, bopis,
What does your bopis represent?
my Filipino side. So
Okay.
that's like the Filipino dish. But on the other side, there's In-N-Out with some French fries and a slice of cheesecake.
Wait, I didn't know we can have it.
And that represents my American side.
Wow.
I'm such a big, like, I am like a burger, sandwich, hot dog kind of girl. Like, I love American food.
I do too.
Yeah.
But it's definitely bad for the heart.
No, it is. So is Filipino food. That's why everybody got gout.
Not you attacking our people.
It's so sad. It's because of the food. Your beef pares gives gout? Huh? Oh, crispy pata is so
Oh.
good.
Actually, I don't like crispy.
Crispy pata.
I don't like crispy pata as much. I actually prefer the what's
Lechon.
kawale.
Yeah, actually that's good too.
Yeah.
Or the tokwat baboy.
Oh,
Is that how you say it?
lugaw with tokwa and baboy.
If we have a Friendsgiving,
You're the tokwa, I'm the baboy. Because of how pale you are.
it's true.
Is that it for your thing?
Mm-hmm.
Your plate?
And a big glass of ice cold water.
Oh, sarsi.
Or sarsi in a plastic bag
With a straw.
Yes. I remember
Yeah.
that when I was younger to the Philippines. That was like my favorite thing.
Yeah, because that way you don't have to return the bottle.
Yeah, because I was like, who thought of this? This is genius.
Okay. That just about wraps it up for our episode 2.
Much about food.
It's
As you
about-
can tell, Erica and I love.
live some food.
Zoom it in. Zoom in on that.
Yeah, so by the time this comes out, it should be right about Thanksgiving. Umutot ka na naman?
No.
Be on the lookout for our following episodes. I have been so excited about this.
Me too.
And I feel like the first episode was solid. Wow.
Proud of you.
Thank you so much. So pray for me, pray for us that this is something that doesn't just fall off.
Yeah.
I still have total of 10 episodes for this season, so I hope you guys stick around for the rest of it. Alrighty, and with that being said, that is it for today's Chica Mga Sis.
Thanks for listening to Seeing Us Sis. We're here every other Tuesday with more cuento, laughs, and a little bit of chaos.
See
See you guys next time.